Are Democrats losing weight, upgrading their wardrobes, and changing hairstyles ahead of 2028? Well, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, and Michigan Senator Alyssa Slotkin have all lost weight in the past year and are working towards their fitness.
Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro began his makeover around 2022, and slowly his suits became more tailored, modern, and less flashy.
And after the 2024 election ended, former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg began cultivating a beard with likely aim to win back male voters.
Meanwhile, during a speech at Turning Point USA's America Fest 2025, Vice President J.D. Vance took a jab at Democratic Representative Jasmine Crockett, calling her appearance fake. Let's listen.
And Jasmine Crockett. Oh, Jasmine Crockett. The record speaks for itself. She wants to be a senator, though her street girl persona is about as real as her nails.
Crockett fired back at Vance, writing on X in part, quote, "Imagine commenting on someone's nails while at the same time ignoring that the only reason you got your political dream job was because your boss incited a violent mob who wanted to hang your predecessor for, oh, I don't know, honoring his oath to the Constitution."
Should we start with the makeovers?
I think, you want to present your best foot forward, so I totally understand why people get in slim, trim, or whatever they want to do, new makeup, new wardrobe.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
Mike Pompeo lost a bunch of weight.
But so did J.D. Vance.
And yeah, J.D. Vance and Chris Christie, it's sort of
the norm.
It's the signal that you're planning something.
So is there like a boot camp like we see in like the movies or like in oh my gosh, what's the show with Kerry Washington? I'm like
Scandal.
Oh. Yeah, there's like, okay, you got to get everything together. Is
Right.
there like a team for each person that might be president that's like, okay, come on?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, a lot of these people have like wardrobe consultants, or
They said Hillary Clinton had one. I thought
Yeah.
she just picked different suits. Nothing stuck out too crazy to me with Hillary Clinton. It was like different suits every day.
That's true, yeah. It's interesting. I mean, there's been all of these commentaries about how, it's harder for female politicians because they get scrutinized more on their appearance. But, I mean...
I agree. You don't agree with that?
No, because you have a lot of these guys who are, getting knocked on for their weight all the time. I think it's just politics is a brutal, nasty game.
Or Obama with the tan suit, which is now nobody
Oh gosh,
cares
that
about.
was such a fake controversy though. That was totally created by the media. Nobody cared. There was like one commenter on Twitter at the time who was not even like a part of the Republican Party, who was like, I think it's too casual for this press conference, and it got blown up into like, conservatives hate Obama's tan suit, and it was the only real scandal of his presidency. It was all a fake media creation.
Okay, let's talk about Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to know what the obsession is with discussing Jasmine Crockett's appearance. Let's talk about policy. Let's talk about what you disagree with. Like, we know Marjorie Taylor Greene and her got into it because Marjorie Taylor Greene started talking about her eyelashes.
Right.
We know that J.D. Vance is now taking his time out of Erica Kirk came on the stage and said he needs to be the next president. You're taking the time out to talk about her nails and her streetness. Like, I just think that it could be an elevated conversation happening. And Jasmine Crockett, if you want to talk to her about policy or what you disagree with, there's plenty on the table there. And I think that's like a low-hanging fruit to try to discuss her appearance, especially when you know that coming at her in that way is going to lend itself to all these different things. Like, what are you trying to say? Are there stereotypes you're trying to associate her with? Like, what are you doing here?
Well, I think the street thing is in reference to the fact that there are older videos of her where she's not speaking in the sort of AAVE sort of accent. And so the insinuation is that it's kind of put on to try to appeal to a black voter base.
And that she's not being real. But part of that is like, okay, when you go to work and you're having a conversation for a job interview, and then you and I have been working together for 6 months, and you're like, girl, what are you doing this weekend? Like, you didn't say that to me day one, neither did I you.
Switching.
Right, we kind of all, so if she's way more comfortable and has been in politics this long, again, why is that your attack?
I don't find it to be that important. I think he's trying to be funny, and maybe it didn't land the way people wanted it to, but I don't know. I do think the eyelashes are a little aggressive.
But it's her option, though.
Of course, she's allowed to wear it.
There's all this nuance, as a woman, that being in this industry and trying to just do the job, whether you're a lawyer and then people are talking about your hair, like in the O.J. Simpson case for the only woman on the case, or if you're a politician and people are talking about your lashes, like, let's get down to it. Let's get down. And so if changing the appearance is going to make us talk about the facts, okay, maybe, but also we just need to still talk about the facts at hand, right? She's running for Senate. That does it for us on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so you don't ever miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen on the go, we're now available anywhere you guys listen to podcasts. Merry Christmas.
Merry
and we'll see you
Christmas.
soon.